wish you a happy new month. I wish you a happy.
I doubt it.
But we've been seeing each other.
Nah, well, it's a usually by the time we say seven, sometimes you don't get to remember the calendar. It's a daily thing.
But then you just have to be a happy new month. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. March, April, May, June, and July, second half of the year. Hey, look at that and hope. Thank you. Welcome to Bring the Light and Great God of going out in our community now. Weekend week out. Yes, my name is Ajay.
Yes, I'm not forgetting my own name too. My name is Olufemi Alagbe. Yes, that Alagbe, well stretched. Ajibike has always been entering me and saying, I don't know how to pronounce Yoruba names. Imagine a person who has two Yoruba names. No, at first, at first you
take that back.
Okay, you've taken it back.
Oh, now
I can pride in that now because I can call the names as they're supposed to be.
And the truth is, you must speak more Yoruba than I do. And you can,
take that
you
as
can
a
break
compliment.
Yoruba as much.
Oh man, I can put the intonation self on top of it. Do mi alagbe ajibi kere mi do mi. It's a beautiful word. Today we're gonna have a wonderful, delightful show, and just keep it locked on your screen. And it's going to be a wonderful thing.
Yes. Are we going for aerobics now?
Yeah, we go for aerobics.
Let's go have some fun in
the weather
gym.
is even chilly. So it's very good. You're doing
a beautiful weather to gym too.
Very interesting.
Don't just sit there. Let's go for some aerobics. We are going to be right back.
Our exercise with the basic stretching, and this is what we are doing now. You stretch, you go down, you don't just get up from your bed and you start exercising. You have to start with basic stretching. You stretch. Okay, let's stretch. This will condition our body, and this will make us ready for the exercise. All right, thank you. All right, your two thumbs out there, you put it at the back. You push it out. You can only push this to your maximum level. You don't force it. You push, I push, we push. All right, let's bring it down a bit. Spring the Light is the program. All right, let's stretch it. Let's stretch it. All right, you hold your left leg. You hold it. You hold it and stretch the right hands up. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, you change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, your palm at the knees. Your palm at the knees, and you look up there, and then you go down a bit. 1, you bring it up. You go down again. You bring it up. 2. We go down 3, we go down 4, we go down 5, we go down 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, the two hands up. You go to your toes, you stretch it up to the sky, up, higher, up, higher, up. All right, we bring it down. From stretching, okay, let's go to the joint exercise. Let's exercise the various joints in our body. You go. Let's exercise the various joints, the joints in our body, the joints. Let's bring it down to your ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, you change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's move to slow cardio. From slow cardio, we get to the fast cardio. Slow cardio, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The next 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right, we go back from one leg, go. 1, from one leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we bring it up. We go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can modify it, man. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Viewers at home, these are normal regular exercise that anyone can do. You can join us. Join us. It's for you. It is your program. Spring Delight on Western Spring Television. Keep the feet. It's this show. Let's go. And now you go low. And now you are bringing your elbows to the knees. This way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, change to the other legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's complete this. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next 10. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The next 10. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's bring it down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is how you bring it up. You come up, and now you bring it up. All right, down again. Down this way. We stretch it to the back, and now you count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it up and up. We go down to the box. You stretch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last two. All right, up. The last one, down. We are going to modify it a bit. Now you can. Now we go on mountain climbing. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, bring it up. All right, let's bring it down. Let's bring it down a bit. Let's bring it down. All right, the two hands up. The two hands up. The two hands up. Now we're going to get this as faster as you can. 1, 2, 3. And bring it down. Ready? You get it as faster as you can. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, the next 10. The next 10, you get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 3. 1, 2, 3, go. 2, 3, 4. All right. Thank you. All right, let's bring it down. Your two hands up. OJ Mama, you're welcome. All right, you bring it up. Please, you make sure you are not holding your breath. You breathe in, you breathe out. All right, the hands this way. Deep in, out. In, out. In, and out. Okay, let's bring it down. You count to 10. You count the next 10. All right, let's get to the box. So now you go side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, up from the half of the box. Your foot half on the box, half. You make sure you are comfortable there. All right, to the sky. Up, higher. Now you drop it. We take it up again. You drop, up, half of your foot on the box. You drop, you count your 10. 1, 2, 3. If you drop, if you fall down, you will start it again. Who is counting? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. All right, okay. Now you bring it up, you go, you bring it down, you bring it down, you bring it down. Now we are using less energy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go down a bit. The hand this way. Now your elbows at the knees. Center. You go to the other side. Your elbows at the knee. Your elbow touching your knee. Your elbow touching your knee. Your elbow touching the knee. All right, back to the center. To the other side. When you get there, you suspend it and look up and smile. You look up and smile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Center to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now your heels on your box. We'll warm up, we warm down. When you warm up, it's good that you warm down. Your heels there, your right legs, and then the right fingers to the right toes there. You bring it down, you look up and smile. You look up and smile. Keeping fit on Spring Delights from your darling station, Western Springs Television. All right, let's change. These are general body exercises. This is good for you. This affects all parts of your body. This is total fitness. Total fitness. This improves energy. You are tend to be more flexible. You have good cardiovascular endurance, and your body metabolism will work fine. All right, the two hands out there. This gives more agility. You have more balance. Most especially, you have more power to do the work. The more work you do over there, the more money into your pocket. And your body is your word. We want to make sure that we are taking good care of our body. This is our word. Your body is your word. And remember, we are not doing this because we hate our body. You can see me, I'm standing on my toes, the two hands back to the side, up again. Okay, let's go. Now you go with higher power. Let's stretch it. You stretch it off, you stretch it, you stretch it, you stretch it. All right, now back to the side, back to the center, the other side. You push it out. Now your fingers at the toes. Your fingers at the toes. Okay, the left leg's on the board. So now you want to run from here to the next neighboring town. Are we ready? We were running from here. Can you see my movements? We are not to stand straight, and we are not to get too low, just in between. Now you can see the movement from your shoulder. Right there, we are moving to the next neighboring town. All right, we go. Faster, faster, faster. Faster, faster. Let's go. Come on. Who is counting? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, faster, 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 faster. All right, we change. Same exercise, same position, and here we go. Come on. All right, we go. Faster. Remember, we are running to the neighboring town, the next town there. All right, let's go. To my village. Come on, we go. Faster, 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 faster. All right, thank you.
I like them faster.
You know,
Faster, faster. Let's run to my village.
in case you're still running to that village, please hurry up because it's time for Spring Delight and you need to get to the village and sit down and let's have a delightful time.
Yes, and gather the villagers around too to have a good time.
Very important. Both the old and the young.
And
all the villagers.
Especially if your village is still like in those days, if you're not in the new day yet. But do we still have villages like that though? We do.
Plenty.
Yes, I went to one. I just remembered like last year, I was opportune to anchor like a national food security program. You know, and I was so surprised at the way children gather to watch this movie and give them popcorn.
The moonlight kind of a
Thank
thing.
you. And they were having a good time. I'm like, oh. But then welcome back to Spring Delight. It's a beautiful morning once again. And we are wishing you a happy new month in case you didn't hear that the other time. And we are ready for today. How was the aerobic session? I hope you had a good run. The truth is,
that kind of running inside rain.
inside the rain, running in the rain, I kind of think it would make sense.
It's fun for children especially.
No, even for an adult. Imagine you're in your gym attire, okay, and the rain is drizzling, not raining, and you are just running in there. I want to tell you, so much will come into your head at that time if you can block a lot away, and you can actually achieve something. Thank you. I kind of believe that, but it all takes mindset, though. If you feel like I want to go on this road trip right now and I need to clear my head, you're definitely going to clear your head. Okay, welcome back. The best way you can take care of your body is by burning out calories. It might not come easy for you as a starter, but trust me, eventually it is worth it. So we are back, Femi.
Yeah, we're back, and at this moment we want to go for a celebrity birthdays and today in history. And as always, you watching me, watching us, you are the real MVP of your birthday. So during the course of the week, or today is your birthday. We wish you a happy birth week or happy birthday. So we're going to have that now. And as well.
Definitely, we have today in history. Once upon a time, something must have happened. Something has happened in our dear nation, all put together. And here we are to bring you back, take you down memory lane. Now, let me go back to celebrity birthday issue. In case you want to celebrate your loved ones on television, you know, wherever, whenever, all you got to do is just reach out to us on our social media platform, Western Spring Television, and just drop a message there. Trust me, we are always going to be there to revert back to you. Okay, it is time for celebrity birthdays and today in history. Don't go anywhere. What was that sound? About strengthening food security through the protein chain supply. Yes, let us ask him that. Let's ask him the reason why he has decided to delve into protein business. I mean, and how long has it been? How has it been? And why did he delve into it? Mr. Felix Amoson, welcome, sir.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to start with your name. Is it Amoson or Amoson?
It is Amosun.
Amosun.
Yes.
Okay.
Remido.
Yes, that is.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Amosun, S-U-N.
S-U-N, but I've got here Amoson. Okay, so that is a mistake from our end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this morning we're going to be talking about strengthening food security through the protein supply chain.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, why the protein business?
Actually,
I want us to take us down the journey.
it has been a journey of 15 years.
Okay.
I started in 2010, right from raising of birds. Yeah, at my backyard. You know, I slaughter it. But when it was not sustainable, I have to, you know, partner with the industry giants, you know, to market their processed chicken. Until about last 7 years, I built my own factory.
Beautiful.
Yeah, whereby I do the A to Z of chicken processing.
You?
Yeah.
Solely?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
I like the sincerity in his answer.
Okay.
In the sense that, a lot of persons will come out and tell you that with 10,000 naira, you can start a business. And you make it grow to
No.
become
Maybe he
big.
hasn't gotten there yet.
Some persons say with 10,000, you like the way he said it. I like the part he said, partnership.
Okay.
Some persons say with 10,000, you can start a big business. Some persons will even say 5,000. I don't want to be that ridiculous.
No, 5,000 cannot even buy. No, come
Some
on.
persons will tell you that.
So people can say you can start a poultry with single feathers.
You get that. So
How is that? You want a feather? Say
will
a
not-
chicken, please. Say one chicken. Let me still say okay, but a feather.
like the way he said it.
That's a
exactly.
motivational
So you now
speaker.
wonder how is the growth process. But I like the fact he mentioned partnership. Because
Yeah.
these are some of the secrets some persons will never tell you. You're wondering how did they grow to that point? They won't tell you, they will just tell you that I just started and with hard work and resilience, I am where I am today. And you're wondering how come with just one chicken? But now my question now to the aspect of your partnership, how easy, like how
Was it?
accommodating have been those big people or those big wigs, let me use that word, that you were able to partner with them and help you to rise through the rank and be who you are today?
Yeah, thank you so much. I think I will start from the motivational speakers. We have to be sincere, in advising the youth of today. We have to tell them that for every success, there must be series of failures. It is combination of so many failures that, visualize big success.
Wow.
I can say that the beginning was very rough. Yes, getting funding, getting the technical know-how of a business is not a magic. You have to learn the process, learn the rope, before getting to apex of your career, before people can start to know you, before people can start trusting your brand. So to me, it's like I went for internship, voluntary work, telling people that I want to learn this thing, don't pay me.
What did you learn?
Actually, I study economics from Olabisi Onabanjo University.
Okay.
So I was among the 2010, 2011 set, the class of 2011. So actually, my own story was a bit different. I have to cross from being a full-time student to part-time student.
Wow.
So that I can, have time for my business.
For this business?
Yes.
The chicken business?
Yes. I got admission as an accounting student in 2005. But due to the fact that year I lose my dad, so I have to say, okay, no, let me find a part-time degree so that I can be doing my business Monday to Thursday. So on weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sundays,
you go for
that's why we have our, our classes. And I've been able to combine them. But that time it was not chicken. I was doing barbecue. Yeah, I was doing barbecue. And no, that is a nightlife business. So I was able to combine those things until my 400, 500 level. I have to start doing feed milling. I was producing chicken feed.
Wow.
For the likes of Junior Shun at that time. That was at Ejigbo. And also Ejigbo local government. So I was in the agri space till I finished my university education, and I'll go full into chicken production late 2010, December 2010 precisely.
Wow, that is a journey. I was almost moving on the journey with you. I mean, Mr. Felix Amoson, the CEO of Real Taste Chicken. Tell me, having a building of your own, you said not up until 7 years ago, you had yours. How was it the moment you had yours? Was it a time for you to work more, or you had to just take it back, yes, well done to me? That is one. Then secondly, how do you source? I mean, you have a big factory. How do you source for this chicken? How do you get them? And how, the maintenance and, let's just take it from there.
Yes, added to that, the sourcing and the delivery aspect. Take us through their journey.
Thank you. Chicken business is an integral part of a food chain, because when we are talking about balanced diet, without protein, no food will balance. We talk of carbohydrate, vitamins. Without protein, it cannot be. So it's a business that has high demand. And as that high demand is, the value chain evolve is so long. Because when we talk of the sourcing of raw materials, that means you have to on the farm and end at the distribution level, the logistics level. So how we got it right is that we partner, because the new competition now is partnership. My company was able to partner with over 100 farmers.
Wow.
Yes. All the chicken we are producing, we cannot boast that we are the one raising all those birds. Although in my own farm, I have over 30,000 birds that I'm raising here. But our Osun farmers, they are really trying. We have brought a solution of the markets. They have the technical know-how, the knowledge to raise birds in a healthy way. So they are raising those birds, and we have arrangement of taking. So when they raise these birds to maturity, we have this fleet of trucks, specially made trucks, and the transport cage that we use to get to their farm and buy those birds. And we have arrangements in terms of payments with them. And this has been going on for years now. And the business is moving smoothly. And they are getting their fund. We are getting our raw materials, which is the live birds. So it is win-win. They are growing. We also are growing.
Yes.
And we are feeding the nation.
Definitely.
All right, now still talking about this, now coming to the aspect of distribution now. Are your services, your products now, accessible to low-income earners and communities?
Yeah, we made that affordable through, we made our product accessible by having outlets. Let me start from Lagos.
Okay.
In Lagos, we made sure that we go into the urban and the rural, the low-income earners area and the high-income level. In Lekki, let's say on the island, we have an outlet there. I'm not advertising, so I might not be giving you the address, but I'm just telling you the location. In Agege, we have low-income earners over there. We have an outlet there. In Isolo, close to Shodi, we are so in Lagos, 3 places that you can get our price, factory price. We are not even adding the logistics fee. The price you buy from the factory here, from the factory here, you get it in Lagos.
Yeah. Wow.
And even in Oshogbo here, we have 3 outlets. One in Ogolua, one in estate area, and many more still coming. Many people have been calling us for partnership, for distributorship, for franchise, and very soon, almost every street will be getting our products. Yes, because our own main is that we want, protein to be available to every Nigerians, because there is protein deficiency, there is malnourishment in the society,
malnutrition.
And yes, malnutrition, and we want to play our own role in making sure that all Nigerian child have access to cheap protein.
All right, before we talk about this malnutrition aspect on protein, let's come to food security. I have this question here now. How critical is the protein supply chain now in addressing food security in Nigeria as a whole, then particularly Osun State?
Okay, let me start from the perspective of Nigeria at large.
Good.
Food security, we are not getting it right.
Okay.
Tell me.
We are not getting it right.
Okay.
One, the farmers are suffering. There is a huge gap between the farmers and the markets. Many times, let me start from tomato farmers.
Okay.
There will be sometime there will be excess tomatoes.
Exactly.
And there will be sometime you go to the market, a basket can be as high as 100,000 naira.
Yes.
There is no gap between the glut time. I mean, the glut time when there is high supply, low demand. And there is a time there is high demand, low supply. The government must come into that area. How can we go into storage? A storage that won't, that won't affect the quality of those products, of those farm produce, and that will be available throughout the year, all year-round availability. Doing that, the price can be stable, off-season and on-season. So I just use tomato as
an instance.
As an illustration in this context. It's happening to almost all sectors. There will be some time there will be, as the excess supply, even the farmers will be crying. They will get to the market, the product will flood the market. But there's something we are not getting right.
Okay.
Storage, distribution. Most farm produce, because of transportation, are getting spoiled on the farm. They can't get to the target audience, to the market, because transportation is too our cost. With the removal of fuel subsidy, there are some people that want to sell some farm produce, maybe it's 100K.
Okay.
The transport people say want to collect 50K, and the margin is just 20K. They just say, okay, instead of me just disturbing myself, let this thing just get spoiled. But if we can, support farmers with reliable transportation, government should look into a way whereby we can help those farmers. They are ready to produce. I'm close with almost all farmers. Yes, they are ready to feed the nation, but something is just not right with the system.
Part of it. What happens to wastage? What would happen if there's, I mean, from their end, like what happens when there is
they have loss. They run into loss, and that is why we have migration of people from rural area to urban area. It's happened on almost daily basis.
So what kind of government policy can make farmers thrive? What kind of policies should come into play?
Yeah, there must be partnership, private-public partnership that can, go to this farmer, know their plight, not people that will stand, maybe sit down into one office and be creating policy. Our policy must be realistic. If we are so determined to solve the issue of a food security, and also government have to look into security for farmers. Farmers can't go into farm and
fear of the unknown.
Fear of herdsmen, security of life. And that's why we have inflation. If somebody can risk his life to, go to the farm, he has traded his life for his product.
Yeah.
So if that product eventually get to the market, he will add his own price of his life to it.
All right. Now, coming back to your business particularly, now, in the aspect of malnutrition, how has your products been able to reduce malnutrition, especially in children?
Thank you so much. Actually, let me start from egg.
Okay.
Yeah, a crate of egg is about 30 pieces. Yeah. I believe an average income can afford a crate of egg now. So having a crate of egg, a family of 4, it will take them more than a week.
Fair enough.
I think with the price of egg, although we can still do more, but it's average. And let's come to my own product, chicken. Chicken has about 10, different items. We have different parts. The cheapest now I can say is the chicken liver.
Okay.
Chicken liver is just 1,200. It has about 52% protein.
52%.
That one, yes, that one has solved that issue. Many people, they're doing fried rice in the house.
You slot
it in.
Yes.
We have chicken hearts. Chicken, I want to call it kidney. That one, you can get about 100 pieces for just 1.5.
Wow.
That's why I say chicken meat is the cheapest, protein you can get. And for you to get a chicken at low as 4,500 per kilo, whereby beef is around 8,500, turkey is around 11,500. It's like we are subsidizing it because our margin is so low. Before we, pay high bills, our plants pay about 10 million naira per month on NEPA bills. Looking from the side of overheads, salaries, diesel, all those things, you see that we are really subsidizing. Chicken is supposed to have been 7,000 per kg.
Okay.
But we, the farmers, the processors, we are the one, absorbing all those costs. Yes. A farmer is getting as low like 100 now, 200 now on a bed. And it is a work of 2 months.
Wow.
A cycle is about 2 months. So we are trying our best to make sure that people get cheap protein. And we are committed to that. We continue doing that.
While you were having this conversation, something just came to my mind because I understand when, as a CEO like you, you want to have a way to give back as well. Talking about all this, subsidizing the rate and what have you, how do you make your gains? Now, that is one. Then secondly, are there challenges? Because we have young ones too, that actually want to do like all this. What are the things, what are the do's and what are the don'ts? And how have you been able to manage losses if you have ever incurred any?
Actually, in every business, loss is inevitable. But we always pray that our gain will be more than our loss.
Say amen to that too.
So, at times, government policies, change in policy bring loss. I can remember when NEPA, electricity tariff went up from 68 naira to 225.
Okay.
We made loss for the first 3 months until we can now strategize, change some of our high consuming machine equipment to the low voltage equipment. Throughout that transition, we were just doing meeting upon meeting. How can we cope with this kind of, so everything falls back to strategy. That's why we are managers. We manage the good times and the bad times. And my advice is to upcoming entrepreneurs is that you have to be dynamic. Knowledge of 2024 cannot help in 2025. You must start updating yourself on a daily basis, personal development, going for seminars, learning, have a mentor, learning, from big boys of your industry, and that's how you can scale.
So there's no time for being stereotyped every day.
No.
You have to
evolve.
Yes, you have to evolve. Working on your business on a daily basis. If you can't do that, the train will leave you behind.
Now, still on this aspect, now you've been mentioning government policy,
Yeah.
policy. What are some, if you are to advise the government now, all right, and what are some of the policies you think they can put in place to help the business thrive more?
Actually, this is an honor for me to advise the government. What I will just say is that we have to be intentional in everything we see. If we are committed, to reduce hunger to zero level in this country, we have a lot of work to do, starting by, working for my own industry, working on the price of chicken feed. Before COVID, a bag of chicken feed is 4,000 naira.
Okay.
Today, the cheapest is 25,000 naira.
Whoa.
There is no way a farmer will even break even with that price. And what causes that? Subsidy was removed on maize. Before, government usually fill our silos to the brim, that when price going up or off season, when there is no harvest for maize, they release silos in all states to farmers. But all these are not in place again. I think our government are more interested in petroleum now, leaving the food sector
behind.
And we say no farmer, no nation. Without this food sector, if we can't feed ourselves, we cannot be called a nation. A nation that can't feed itself is not what we call a nation. We cannot, like now, a lot of chicken are being imported to Nigeria. It's because it is so cheap to import than to raise chicken in Nigeria. We can, yes, those are our great competitors. My competitors are not people that we are doing the same business. I always go on show and tell people that patronize Niger chicken. I'm advising for all brands. You understand?
Yes.
Either my brand or other brand,
or any brand.
Just buy local made products. Because when you buy local made products, you are helping our GDP. You are creating jobs. You are banning unemployment. And also we are safeguarding our health. Because all those imported chicken, they were embedded with chemicals, harmful chemicals, because they stay long on the sea, at times a year before they get here. And they have to preserve it with harmful chemicals. Imagine formalin that are being used to, in mortuary, used to preserve, and those things eventually cause a disease like cancers. You understand? It's because we cannot feed ourselves. That's why we are being made a dumping ground by Europeans.
Now, I actually, our time is wrapping up, but I'm very curious now. I like the fact you say you are advertising for all brands as long as they are Nigerian products.
Yes.
Now, but how can an ordinary average Nigerian recognize the difference between foreign products, chicken, and Nigerian made? Is there a way to recognize?
Yes. Most times, foreign chickens, they come in cartons.
Okay.
We Nigerian, brand, we have, come together to use sack. When you see our own chicken, they are in sack.
Or plastic bags?
Yes, and nylon.
Yes, nylons.
They put themselves in one big nylon and put in carton.
In a carton.
And when you see them, they don't look heady. They are small good. The government is still banning it, although the customer are not doing their work. Despite the fact that they said it's banned, we are still getting it. Even it's more available than our own race.
Whoa.
So we have to work on that one as well. So, and also when we see this texture, I think that's the topic for another day, how we can differentiate between Nigerian made chicken and the local made chicken.
I love the sound of that. Is a discussion for another day. So definitely we are still going to have you another time.
If I'm invited.
Definitely, Mr. Felix Amoson, the CEO of Rich Taste Chicken. Oh, okay. We are going home right now. You are leaving us right now in the studios. So what is a quick one for young entrepreneurs, anyone that wants to dabble into both your kind of business, the protein business, or any other business at that. As a successful one, I'm sure you have one or two things to say to them.
Actually, what I will advise them is, success doesn't come overnight.
I love the sound of that.
You have to, be perseverant. You have to learn the rope. You have to, make sure your success come out of series of failures. Yes, you cannot run away from failures. So they should not think that is a magic. I start today, and maybe the next 1 year I'll be driving GLE.
Okay.
No. That's not how it works. They have to be patient. They have to tread softly, and also, be prudent in spending. Because that's what affects more entrepreneurs. First year of business, they want to quickly build their house. They want to, live large.
Yes, buy fast cars.
They have to plow back their profit into the business.
Definitely.
Yes, plow back the profit until that business is self-sustaining before taking out of the profit.
Definitely. I feel I should have had my pen and paper, having that written down, words of wisdom, definitely. Okay, Femi, do you have anything you want to say?
No, I think this has really sufficed enough. And others, well, hopefully, maybe during the week we'll have to have a bit of the taste of the chicken,
No, I mean, did I even say it that the CEO of Rich Taste Chicken, he supports every brand?
Wow.
I've not seen that brand that comes to him. I mean, when you go for shows, you're going to hear us make mention of his name. You hear Rich Taste and he makes appearances. Thank you very much,
it's my
sir.
pleasure.
And I hope to God, this is definitely not going to be the last. Okay, we were speaking about, we're speaking to the CEO of Rich Taste Chicken, Mr. Felix Amoson, definitely. Hey, look here, he said something that I want us to hold on to. Let us buy our local chicken. A whole lot of us, we prefer to go to these places where we know we are not going to get it fresh, but we just want to go because that is a norm. No,
it's from abroad.
Thank you. You have to be very intentional about what you eat.
Yeah.
I mean, staying healthy, it takes intentionality. Do you understand me? From the hygiene to where you buy. Okay, we get to you. Oh God, my producer just said something into my ears right now. Okay, how do we get chickens? I mean, your social media handle, sir. I mean, do we have that? How we have that?
We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram.
Okay.
Rich Taste Chicken.
Rich Taste. There's no underscore.
Yeah,
only
Rich Taste Chicken. But you're in Lagos. You like Rich Taste Chicken Lagos.
Okay.
We have two and
okay.
One from Oshogbo, one from Lagos.
Okay. We are definitely going to have that too on our TV screen, and I hope you have samples of your chickens too. I mean, we have to have a sample of
after the program.
Definitely.
All right.
Okay, that is it about that for our interview with the CEO himself. A successful one, and he said this: you have to be intentional about it, and from your failures comes the success. I hope I got that right. We are not done yet on Spring Delight for this morning. We are going to be going for My Work, My Pride. And hey, listen, we are going to be taking you down a trip into the Rich Taste factory itself. It promises to be exciting. Don't go nowhere. We're going to be right back.
Benny, yeah, welcome back.
Did you say Benny?
I said Benny.
It was the way you sounded. What I say Agbalagba was the one sounding behind me. I'm like, did you just say that? Or somebody whispered
or maybe
it?
You saw somebody.
Or maybe like my aged
the fathers of the fathers are whispering to your
thank
ears.
you. I needed to be double sure.
All right, it's still Spring Delight on Western Spring Television. Actually, today's delightful segment has been a back-to-back CEO's segments. And on this segment, we still have another CEO, a young one at that.
Why are you not seeing my hands, though? Can't you see what I'm doing with my hands, though?
I'm still trying to focus. And, Ajif today has started to turn to a brand ambassador at this point. And
yeah, I actually have someone in the studios who who spoke about knuckle rings. She does them, actually. And I'm not a fan of knuckle rings, but some ladies really do.
Well, now you're becoming a fan on set.
Yeah, on the set, and I do like it. It's glittering, but then fire on. I don't want to disrupt.
It's actually glittering, as you said.
It's glittering.
Well, you're going to see the face behind this things and much more. And just as a means of introduction, I want to introduce to you Miss Miriam Badmos. She's the CEO of Social Bags Concept. If I wanted that, she will correct it herself.
Yeah, definitely.
A proud Nigerian at that. I like that. Some persons are not proud to be Nigerians, but according to her, I'm a proud Nigerian. I'm very proud one at that. A Southwestern Nigerian.
Okay, let's go.
All right. She's known for crafting high-quality handbags using premium leather fabrics. But that's not all. She's also a skilled resin artist, producing elegant custom-made items like pens, jotters, key holders, mirrors, frames, combs, and personalized name stands for home and office decor. She's also from an indigenous of Oyo State, Nigeria, and a current serving core member in Osun State, Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers at home, I want to present to you an entrepreneur, a CEO in person of Miriam Badmus. You're welcome to the show.
Yes, well, yes, sir.
Welcome, Miriam. I'm so engrossed. I mean, engulfed. Let me use that with your product. You know,
you can say you're so into
like so much. I'm so into them. I'm engulfed in it. I'm just looking. I love the glitters. And you know, when it comes to we ladies, we love it when it glitters all over. Well done. Okay, I know Femi has the first question for you, but then let me ask you this. Why and how did you decide to go into this? Tell us the journey. I want to hear.
You know, at first, when I firstly saw this recent product, I was like,
please speak up, girl.
Okay, I thought it is something like it is imported from abroad, you know. They don't normally do it in Nigeria at all.
Not Nigerian made.
But the moment I searched for it online, it brought to my notice that they are doing it in Nigeria. So that is why I go far to search around if I'm going to be able to find someone that is going to teach me how to do these things. Unfortunately for me, I was able to get someone and learn how to do this thing from her. Yeah, so that's how
How long did this take you? Acquiring this, this skill of making.
Just 24 hours to cure. Because this thing deals with chemicals.
Oh.
Yes.
Now, if I get you right, now, the duration of you learning this job.
It's 24 hours?
24 hours or how many, like,
not even up to 24 hours.
What?
Come on, don't do this.
Hours.
Don't do this.
Yes,
How?
I'm a fast learning.
You're a fast learner?
Like,
wait.
Yes. Within a day, you learn to do this.
Of course.
Now, let's say I decide I want to learn.
In 24 hours, you train me.
A day.
If you are a fast learner.
And I will learn it, master it, and start the job.
Of course.
Now, let me tell you, let me ask you this. What did you study in school? Tell us about your education.
I studied mass comm.
Mass communication?
Yes, from Federal Polytechnic Offer.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So now, have you ever been liking or involved in arts, like artworks?
Not really.
Not until you learned this.
Yes, exactly.
Now I'm out of. I don't know. Now I'm out of questions. I don't know what to say anymore.
Oh God, it's a serious one. Now, what do we have? It's like I'm seeing some bags on the ground. Please, can you?
Did you make this?
Of course.
Oh my goodness, these are hand.
I made the bags.
Oh God.
Even this is just a tip of an iceberg.
A tip of an iceberg.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, you need to take a look at this. It's got this, and it's neat as well.
Of course.
It's like, let me just tell you for free, you've gotten a brand ambassador.
Yeah, definitely. I would. Yes, I love the sound of that. I would definitely want to market that.
Now, let me go into this first before I come back to this. What inspired you to go into leather bag making?
Wow. You know, it has actually been good.
Okay.
Because ever since I was young, I've always been fond of making things with my bare hands.
Okay.
And what makes this thing to be easier for me is that my mom is a tailor, is a fashion designer. So there is this one day that a lady just carried a bag, and I love the bag so much.
Please, you have to speak up.
So the moment I saw the bag, and I was like, wow, where did you saw this bag? Where did you get it? How much did you get it? The money is expensive because then I don't really have money, but I always like to go for what I want, even though I don't have much. So my mom was like, so you are going to buy that thing with that much of money, in which you can even do it by yourself. I was like, how am I going to do it by myself? I can teach you now, you know. I was even thinking that you're a fashion designer. How is that even related to bag
How does it align?
So that was when I started learning this thing from my mom. She even used nylon to teach me then.
Wow.
So gradually, when I have money, I go for leather work. So that's how I started this thing.
Now, what kind of materials do you use in?
You know, I always work with imported bags.
Wow.
But whenever I saw bags online that are okay, then I go for the leather, because all this kind of leather is synthetic leather and all that. So that's how I go about how I search for the materials that are used to make bags.
Do you work from home? Do you have a space of your own now?
Not really. I don't have space yet.
Okay.
I work from home. I have my equipment inside my room where I
good,
work.
good.
So not yet. I don't have shop yet.
Beautiful. How has the reception of this been? Like since you got into, how long has it been, first of all?
For the recent art, it's just like 3 to 4 years now.
How has the reception be of this product of yours? And have you had any challenges along the line? Have you had young ones come on board to want to work with you? Have you not had them? You know, and how have you been able to receive this? Where do you get your customers from, basically?
Okay, at first, should I firstly talk about the challenges?
Talk
first?
about the
Okay, go ahead.
challenges.
My main challenges is financial. I mean, the
Mm,
capital to start this thing, because
properly.
for the resin alone, so the material is very expensive, very, very expensive. I don't know for other person if they have money, but to
They
me
have
personally,
capital.
they have capital. But to me personally, I have to struggle a lot to get the money for the materials. Even the starter kit alone is too much. So that's the only thing I know that is my challenges
Okay,
for
for
now.
now.
And the second thing is my customers.
Okay.
Although I get my customers right from social media. I posted on Facebook, TikTok,
Okay.
and Instagram.
Okay.
But I mostly posted on Facebook Marketplace. So that's where I used to get my customers.
Customers from.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're still going to drop your handle. You give us your handle to listeners at
Definitely.
home to be
Okay.
able to come. But before then, you were a core member. When I introduced you, I mentioned you're a 7 core member in Osun State.
Yes.
How do you manage business
Hmm.
with your PPA? You know, nowadays, some PPAs will not accept you juggling and saying because of your business, you won't have to go to work and all that. You're a government,
Government
I used to say
speaking.
this thing. You are the son of the federal government.
Yes.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
the daughter of
The
the
children.
child.
The children.
Yeah, Helen put it that way. You are the child of the federal government.
Yeah.
And the federal government said, be with us. Now, how do you blend serving with your work?
Yeah, serving with my work is not that easy, because juggling these things with my PPA and my business is not that easy. But at times, I used to do work at night.
Oh,
You
Then
work,
doing-
you do a
yes.
night job
Yes, I do a nice job.
on
Then-
this.
Yes, even for bags too.
Okay.
So, I also work during my shift days, because I have days that I work for my PPA, then the days for resting. So I do
okay, your
use,
PPA is actually shifting.
yes,
Okay.
because at first when I went to my PPA, I let them know that, okay, this is my work, this is my
Good.
work, because I can't just leave my work like that and be
Exactly.
doing PPA stuff for a whole year. This sounds although it's go a long way, but it's kind
At
of
least you have to build your career. After
Yes.
77K ends, there's something to live on.
Yes, exactly. So, because if I said I want to leave my work for a whole year, what about my customers and everything? So,
Okay, I'm interested in something. This one that Ajib is holding took you
okay,
24 hours, right?
yes, to
I
kill.
mean, within 24 hours.
Yes,
Ajib, see, help me with this. This took you how long to learn it?
to made it.
To learn it. Like,
learn it.
the
To
art
learn
of
bag
doing it.
making.
Yes.
Actually, I firstly tell you that I'm a fast learner. I mean,
Yes.
not just like, not even up to a year,
Wow.
because my mom is a fashion designer.
Okay,
I
so-
know how to sew and all
Good.
that. So this
So
thing
like
makes things easy for me
Growing
to.
up, you're already
Yes.
into the system.
Yes.
And
And also, day by day, I learn from my mom. So that is it.
Congratulations to you. I mean, having a role model
Thank
as
you.
a mother. Now, let me ask you, from what age to what age do you think can acquire a skill like this? Because trust me, we have people, we have spaces, we have organizations that want to train. Even, I mean, you say catch them young, right? So what age bracket?
I can say the age right from secondary school, that should be around 15 years.
So you think a younger child cannot learn this craft, this art?
They can.
That's what I
Even
asked you.
like,
I said
okay,
from what age to what age?
okay.
From what age for starters?
Let's just say like 10 years. Yes, 10 years.
Okay, that means
Such
it's not.
person can learn how to do this thing. Yes. Although if they are passionate to learn it, so there is nothing much on it.
Now, are
Yeah.
you willing to have apprentice under you, and or do you even have? And how has been the journey so far?
Yeah,
Do you have any currently?
Yes, I have one currently.
Okay.
That's just learn how to make recent art from me.
Wow.
And also, I had one apprentice right when I was in Oyo State, then before my service here. So that is the only apprentice I have.
Okay.
for
Now,
now.
how has been the learning process for that apprentice? Can you say the person is also a fast learner, and can you say the person has a mastery in the art, or you felt this was not how I got it? I'm seeing you
Although,
seem to be slow.
okay, for the bags, the person is already into bag making,
Bag
but
making.
not something like this, like padded bag like this.
Okay.
The person is into those small bags, the souvenirs. So that's what. So the person just used like months, like I think is 5 months to learn it. So that's because the person is just my customer, because she was like, she can't make this kind of bag. It is too much for her to do. But she firstly patronized me, and when people.
Oh, okay. She was the first time. She was the customer first.
She was a customer before. So when people saw it from her and they were like, because she told me that some people told her that, why don't you go for this kind of bag as well? So that's how she is inspired to come and learn from me.
On a lighter note, tell me the truth. During NYSC camp, which side did you join?
I won't fly. Leather works.
Definitely. So because definitely you're into it. Because I was going to wonder, okay, you're into leather works. Which other side
Now,
would you have
you said
joined?
you studied mass communication,
Yes.
though. Choosing in between mass communication and this particular business of yours, which do you think you're going
If you had to
try?
pick one,
If you had to pick
which one
one,
would you
what
go
would
for?
it be?
I don't know.
That's on the hot
Because
seat.
even this my study, it's even helped me while I was in school.
Okay.
Doing this the entrepreneurship
Okay.
development, it has really been helpful for me. So it even let me be famous around my people.
Wow.
Then because I always come out, tell people what I do
Definitely.
and that. So
that is what a mass communication.
So that's what even makes me famous or even popular within my people.
So is that what
when I
you're
was
saying?
in
That you
school.
can't live one for one. They are going to
They
go
all
pari
go together.
We are
passu.
going together.
Pari
All right,
passu.
now to core members out there, I want you to look into your camera and
Okay.
give them an advice,
Yeah.
a counsel. What would be your counsel to your colleagues out there who all they depend on now is 77K, nothing more? What would be your counsel?
Make it sound like people should not be contented. They should be contented. But let's go. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought we're not.
I will just keep it brief.
Good.
Because what I'm going to say is that the advice I'm going to give the youth out there is that don't give up on yourself. Go for what you want, and muster the courage in you to go for what you want.
Okay.
Even if it is a financial, the capital challenges, don't even look that way. Keep going, keep moving, and have it at the back of your mind that at the back of the tunnel there is going to be a light.
At the back of the tunnel,
Yeah.
there will be
So-
a light.
Drop us your social media handles
Okay.
to catch up with you and catch up all the beautiful things that you do.
Okay, on Facebook, my social handle is Omo Tosho. Omo. Like Omo in Yoruba.
OMO.
OMO. Then
Omo.
Tosho. So that is it. And for the
The
Instagram,
wait, the Tosho, is it SH or SO?
TOSHO. Tosho.
OMOTOSHO, right?
No.
Yes.
No, that some sure is only S.
Really?
With common D. The normal destiny is S common
Okay,
D. But there's
okay.
no common D, so
Okay,
a lot of
it's
persons decide to add
SHO.
H to it.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
And on
the handles.
Instagram, it is Omo Tosho. No, Tosho Bag Concept.
Okay.
Tosho Bag Concept. So that is it.
Tosho
And
with
on-
SH, please.
Yes. And on that is a TikTok.
TikTok,
It is
yes.
Tosho.
All right,
Tosho
Tosho
alone,
on
yes.
TikTok. All right,
Omo
on
Tosho.
Facebook or Motosho. On Instagram is
Tosho
Tosho
Bag
Bags.
Concept.
Then on TikTok, is
Tosho. Omo Tosho.
Omo
Yes.
Tosho.
Omo Tosho.
All right.
Honestly, thank you so much for coming around here, and I hope to God like you're gonna go places with the works of your hands, and I hope to go places with the works of my hands too. Okay, still Spring Delight, and our time is just going little by little. In a short time, we're going to say we are drawing the curtains. But before then, I would love us to go for, okay, what are we having right now? We want to go for Spring Delicacy. And guess what we are having this morning? It feels like something that we can actually have like at the weather like this in Oshogbo. It is moi moi. Now, your moi moi, you can now decide to have like eggs inside. You can even add hot dogs. You can add fish. You know, so it's to balance it. What do you like to eat with your own moi moi?
On my own, I would like a succulent bread with warm tea at this moment. Thick one.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you imagining or that's how you eat it?
That's how I eat it, as long as I can eat it. All right, and also we add spring facts to what we want to do.
We have
Let's go and enjoy the moi moi.
And we have music too.
Either imaginary or real life.
Let's just have a good time.
Let's enjoy. All right, it is no doubt.
So first of all, I mean, seeing those works of art in front of me, it got me so into them. Like I almost don't want to do the show again.
Yeah, just.
I was in it already. I love everything that she made. Did you see the bags? So original.
And I like the neatness and the. I think the thing I just want her to now start doing. You know, in brands, just inscription of
your brand logo.
Products.
You know,
yeah, when
she
gets at that, you know, just anyways, you just Tosho, you know,
I love the word. Is that a brand's name?
You know, it's Tosho additional and all that. You know, you can abbreviate the Tosho thing. Anyway, you go, what
Tosho Crafts or anything.
Tosho.
Yeah.
What's this? Tosho.
Oh, you seem like you're going to be a brand ambassador for her too.
We are in it.
We are in it already. I mean, we brought her here, so what else?
All right, so this is where we're drawing it to wrap on the show.
No doubt about that.
We go and face the cold again. We go and eat the moi moi and succulent bread with warm tea.
Let me think about mine. I don't know. Let me make the moi moi first. I'll know whether I'll...
By the time the moi moi is out, maybe the weather will have
changed.
Let
me do bread with you.
Then we
but it has to be soft bread.
No, it has to be a very soft bread.
So you embed
by the time you squeeze it,
the moi moi.
It's
with warm tea, not too hot.
Then everything's succulent inside you.
And I don't have work again today, guys. Viewers, as you're watching me like this, why not get in the spirit of food?
Right on. Sorry. We are going home.
Spring Delight, we are going home.
Actually, meet me at 12 for the news at 12. Me, I still have work to do. So. She's the one that wants to go and sleep. Every temptation to sleep, I rebuke you.
No, not. But Femi, there is no way I'm going to get home and sleep. You know,
you can't.
As
definitely,
a mom, you are not sleeping on a Saturday.
You can't even sleep. You're just saying it.
I want to go and eat.
See, let's draw the. My name is Olufemi Alagbe. Signing out. See you on Spring Delight next week. But meet you at 12 for news at 12.
Definitely. My name is Ajivike and Johnny Ojo. Have a great time. Enjoy your weekend.
Can we draw it now? Bye-bye.